So AOC is making a scene. She's not showing up. She is not showing up to Donald Trump's event. Okay, and she's making a big old spectacle about it. Now, I actually saw in the videos right now. If you're watching us live, I actually did see Bernie Sanders at the event. So Bernie Sanders is there. But AOC went to Instagram, decided to make it all about her. All about her. People in New York, listen, you know you could do so much better, right?
Now, I want you all to put all the pieces together, because what this effectively means is that every social media platform, mass social media platform in the United States, has been taken over by the right wing, with the exception of Blue Sky, but Blue Sky is still very small.
Blue Sky. Listen. Blue Sky isn't going to be a thing. I'm so sorry to tell that to you, okay? But also, everything's right wing. No, it's corporatist. It's neoliberal. There's an agenda. It's big tech. But everything's right wing. You are right wing, and you are right wing. And hold on. And you are right wing. Hey, look, I've had people call me right wing, okay? I had people call me communist. I had people call me right wing. I'm so confused. I don't know what I am anymore.
Relatively. So when I say put the pieces together, Elon Musk took over Twitter, and there's open reporting. It's pretty obvious as well that they have manipulated the algorithms. They've artificially manipulated the algorithms to boost right-wing content.
Yella Vangela, say it ain't so. Your wang bones right wing?
Content on X and to amplify harassment. Then you have Meta. So you have Mark Zuckerberg, and I know we're on Instagram right now. Hi, saying that they're basically also bending the knee to Trump with their changes to fact checking, regardless on how effective that was in the first place. It's an open signal. And now TikTok is now saying, hey, we are agreeing, we will use our push notification system for all 170 million American users to.
I'm going to call AOC Meg from now on from Family Guy. It's like, shut up, Meg. That's that. Harlan's Media stamping that. Shut up, Meg.
To promote Donald Trump.
Yes, to promote Donald Trump. Because you guys opened the door for him. Yes, did Trump want to ban TikTok? Absolutely. And Democrats and Republicans, like the douchebags that they are, decided to work together as friends, as buddies, as pals. And oh my goodness gracious, Cretaceous went through by and signed into law. And then Trump swooped in, dropped the Uno reverse card, and saved tickety-tock of a tick-tick-tock. Okay? By the way, just want to give a huge shout out to my colleague and friend, Nick, from RBN. 21st century fascism is when your opposition blocks your party's attempt to crack down on free speech. AOC is becoming more and more unhinged every day. AOC, hold on. She's got a little bit more to say.
Well, we are on the eve of an authoritarian administration. This is
so like when Biden was when his administration was turned things up to 11, when a lot of my colleagues in independent media were being censored. And let's face it, during the 4 years of the Biden-Harris administration, Harlan's Media got checked. A lot of our colleagues in independent media got checked. And whoa, I think this is my favorite super chat ever. I don't think no other super chat of this, unless people could come up with something far more brutal or heavy. Judy, Weird Widow, says this. $4.99. AOC be sounding like Drake. Oh, hold on. Hold on. You know when you ever see somebody get smacked or hit hard in the face and like you could feel it? I'm feeling it right there. God, oh God. You know, you see some and like you feel it yourself. I listen, this is my favorite super chat. You know what? It's getting a like. Yeah. That is badass. That is pretty badass. If that's a super chat, I don't know. No. I'm sorry. That is a kick ass. That is a kick-ass super chat right there. 10 out of 10. Mandatory thumbs up. I mean, I don't think anyone can replace that because that's number one in the hood. Damn. Oof. All right. And Kit with the shout out right there. Well, right there. Well, hey, right there. Are you right wing? Everybody's right wing according to AOC. Hold on. We're gonna rewind that again. My God, that was a brutal super chat.
Well, we are on the eve of an authoritarian administration. This is what 21st century fascism is starting to look like. Republicans really model themselves after Orban's Hungary. And so you can look to see how Viktor Orban runs Hungary to get a taste of how they will try to govern and control media and companies in the United States. And this is a kind of an entree to that. As far as what we do, this is a time of experimentation. A lot of people will still use platforms, can still use platforms, but I also look towards places where you have more ownership as well and develop your audiences there. Like Blue Sky, you own your audiences at Protocol.
Yeah. No, that's not how it works with big tech. Because Blue Sky, like any other big platform, will eventually go down the same cookie cutter route that all big tech does. Okay, your audience can be taken away from you with a Thanos snap in the air.
Decentralized protocol, newsletters, email.
Okay. And here's the thing, Mastermind Hour, AOC calling people hungry. Well, she is obviously thirsty, drinking all that water. And hold on, Sandra, be nice. Can she point on a map where Hungary is? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. But there you go. But first of all, to everybody that's watching on Rockfin, X, Kick, YouTube, all that, this is an unserious person who's a politician. And while everyone else is showing up, and yes, I'm watching the screen right now, people are filling up the area. I'm seeing the Zuckerberg. I'm seeing RFK Jr. Hell, even Vivek is there. Little boy Rubio is there. Will AOC be there? Will she show up? Will she be present? AOC. In 16 seconds, let's hear your hot take.
All these journalists are like, Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make myself clear. I don't celebrate rapists. So no, I'm not going to the inauguration tomorrow.
On the one hand, ABC News just had to settle a lawsuit with Donald Trump. Okay. And number two. Oh no, everyone. Let's be sad. AOC is not showing up. This is, and plus, hey, wait a minute. What about Joe Biden? Didn't you show up to Joe Biden's event? Joe Biden has a few accusations over his head. Again, due process. I believe in due process. Due process must take place. Innocent until guilty in the court of law. But AOC, don't be throwing stones if you live in a glass house. Okay? Say again.
All these journalists are like, Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make myself clear. I don't celebrate rapists. So no, I'm not going to the inauguration tomorrow.
Quick question. Were you there at Biden's? All right. Didn't you say Biden exceeded expectations? Weren't you going to bat for Joe Biden? Didn't you endorse him in 2024? Hello, Avon calling. I think that's what went down, right, folks? Right? So she's not showing up to the event, but I'm seeing everybody else here. And while we are still waiting for the event to kick off, and it will be taking place very soon indeed, I believe Vice President J.D. Vance will be sworn in before Trump is at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. But it's a shame that AOC isn't there, and not a single person is blinking an eye or sad. I think it's the downward fall of AOC. I mean, eventually her career as a politician will be winding short. And so while we are getting ready and set up for the inauguration, just remember, keep your heads on a swivel and drink that water, folks, because now more than ever, if this is an evidence about why we have to break away from electoral politics and why we have to start building our own movements for organization and change, it's because of unserious people like AOC. We have to be better. We should be better. Now more than ever, we have to fight for a better future. So, folks, take good care of yourselves and each other, because these politicians, it's all a show for them. They just want to make it about themselves.